Hello my dear students and welcome to Zenith Academy Online. My name is Shagufta Jaipuri and today we are going to do important MCQs of the chapter photosynthesis for ICSE class 10. So let's begin children without wasting any time. So the first question is, the following can be used to write a word equation of photosynthesis. Okay. So see here, just a second, let me take the pen. Okay, so 1 is carbon dioxide and water, 2 is light and chlorophyll, and 3 is glucose and oxygen. Now see the options carefully, which shows a correct word equation for the photosynthesis. So in the A question says 1 converting into 2 in the presence of 3. So what is 1? Carbon dioxide and water. Does it convert into 2? That is light and chlorophyll in presence of glucose and oxygen? No, definitely not. The second is 1 converts into 3. So 1 is carbon dioxide and water. It converts into glucose and oxygen in presence of 2. So 2 is in presence of light and chlorophyll. So yes, definitely our option B is correct. Okay children. So also let me tell you that these questions I have taken from this particular book of Oswal Gurukul ICSE class 10 chapter wise MCQs for your 2021 examination. This is volume 2 of the book, in which science subjects, mathematics and computer application is there. There is another one, the yellow one, in which Hindi, English, your SST, that is history and civics and geography are there. Okay, so these questions are from this particular book. I'll also provide you the link of the book so that if you want to purchase it, you can go ahead. It is available on Amazon. So let's see the next question. Which two substances are the products of photosynthesis? So they are asking about products of photosynthesis. So always remember, photosynthesis is done by plants, and what does a plant give out? What is the product of photosynthesis? Is carbon dioxide given out? No. So the first option cannot be correct. Carbon dioxide and glucose are not the products. Glucose is the product but carbon dioxide is not. So the first option is wrong. Second is carbon dioxide and water. No, carbon dioxide is not given out. Carbon dioxide is taken in. So oxygen is given out. So out of option C and D, there will be a correct answer. But see, in the option C, carbon dioxide again is given. So this also can't be an answer. So your answer is D, oxygen and glucose. Clear to you children? Moving on to question number 3. Where does light reaction of photosynthesis take place? Okay children. So in this particular book there are explanations also written. Okay, so this is very amazing that they have not even given the options but they have given the explanation also, and it reads that granum, that is the plural grana, is a stacked portion of the thylakoid membrane in the chloroplast. The light reaction take place in the thylakoid membranes, and therefore the answer out of these 4 will be grana of chloroplast. Is that clear to you? So the answer is A, grana of chloroplast. Okay, light reaction takes place here. Next, the rate of photosynthesis is not affected by which of the following? Okay, so read the questions always carefully in MCQs. Not affected. So we know that rate is affected by carbon dioxide concentration. It is also directly proportional to light intensity. It also depends on temperature. So wind velocity has no role in the rate of photosynthesis. So your option will be wind velocity. Now remember, wind velocity has an effect in transpiration but not in photosynthesis. And therefore read the question carefully, which the rate of photosynthesis is not affected by wind velocity. Next, the assimilatory powers for dark reaction are. Okay. So these words are extra. So the assimilatory powers for dark reaction are, let's read. So is it ATP and O2? Is it ATP and NADPH? Is it ATP and H2O or O2 and CO2? Okay. So tell me the answer. Yes, it is B, ATP and NADPH. Okay. The end products of the light reaction are ATP and NADPH, also known as assimilatory powers. So remember this, assimilatory powers. Okay. So what it is written here in this book, the end products of light reaction are ATP and NADPH, also known as assimilatory powers, Assimilatory power helps in carbon dioxide fixation to form storage carbohydrates for the plant during the dark phase reaction. Okay children, moving on to question number 6. How many water molecules are needed to produce 1 molecule of glucose during photosynthesis? So read the question very carefully. 1 molecule of glucose produce करने के लिए how many water molecules are required? So the answer is B12. Okay, the answer is B. That is 12 water molecules are needed to produce 1 molecule of glucose. So read the textbook very carefully, read the reaction and learn the reaction of photosynthesis really well. Okay, so explanation here is during photosynthesis water is oxidized to release oxygen and CO2 is reduced to form sugar. The 12 molecules of water release 6 molecules of oxygen along with the formation of 1 molecule of glucose. Let's go on to question number 7. If the rate of inspiration, okay, sorry, it can't be inspiration, it has to be transpiration. I think I have made a typing error here. Yeah, if the rate of respiration becomes more than the rate of photosynthesis. So if the rate of respiration, okay, if the rate of respiration becomes more than the rate of photosynthesis in the plant, then what will happen? The plant will continue to live but not store food, or will it grow vigorously, or will it stop growing and eventually die, or will it be killed instantly? So the answer is it will stop growing and eventually it will die. See, if the rate of respiration exceeds the rate of photosynthesis, children, the plant will be using more oxygen than it can produce. Thus the plant will be starved. भूखा रह जाएगा. The plant will be starved of food supply and then finally die of starvation. So it will first stop growing and then eventually it will die. Next, which of the following reactions occur during photosynthesis? So this is a very easy one. Carbon dioxide is reduced and water is oxidized. Right? Your option A is correct. So during photosynthesis what happens? Carbon dioxide is reduced to glucose and water is oxidized. Okay, so what they have written, during photosynthesis the plants take in CO2 and water from air and soil. Now within the plant cell the water is oxidized, means it loses electrons, while the carbon dioxide is reduced, meaning it gains electrons, and this transforms the water into oxygen and carbon dioxide into glucose. Clear to you children? So amazing explanation is also given in the book. Question number 9. What is the function of light energy in photosynthesis? So the function of light energy is to activate the chlorophyll. This is a very direct question. So the answer is D, activate chlorophyll. Clear to you children? Now, in flowering plants, food is transported in the form of, food is transported in the form of, read the question really carefully. Food is prepared, nahi, food is transported in the form of. So what is the answer? Is it starch, sucrose, glucose or cellulose? Yes my dear children, it is B, sucrose. So let me read the explanation from here. In plants, food produced by photosynthesis is transported in the form of sucrose through phloem, right? So it first converts into sucrose and then it gets transported. Next, which internal factor, which internal factor affects the rate of photosynthesis? So which is the internal factor which affects, see, light intensity is there but it is not an internal factor. Okay, carbon dioxide concentration is also an external, temperature is also external, so the internal factor is chlorophyll. Okay children, so answer B is correct. Next, chemical used to absorb carbon dioxide from inside a flask is, so in all the experiments which chemical did we use to absorb carbon dioxide from inside the flask? Yes, the answer is potassium hydroxide. That is your option B. Let's go to the next question. Which of the following is not the phase of light reaction? Is it water splitting? Is it oxygen release? Is it carbon dioxide release? Or is it light absorption? Read the question very carefully. Which of the following is not the phase of light reaction? Okay. So the answer is carbon dioxide release is not the phase of light reaction. So the answer is C. Okay, answer is C. Because see, water splitting happens, oxygen also gets released, light absorption is also there as a phase of light reaction. But what doesn't happen in the light reaction? Carbon dioxide release. So this is the correct answer. Now, why is the green leaf boiled with water in the test of starch? Okay, in the test of starch, why is the green leaf boiled with water? Is it to remove the starch or to kill the microbes, to remove the chlorophyll or to kill the cell? Okay, so the answer is to kill the cell, children. Okay, to remove chlorophyll, so we use alcohol, right? So to make the cell dead so that it becomes soft, that is why we boil it with water. Okay, so to kill the cell so that it becomes soft. Now the next is complete the following type of questions. But let me tell you, read the explanation from here for question number 14. The leaves are dipped in boiling water to kill the cell which disrupts the cell membrane and softens the cuticle and cell walls. This allows the iodine solution to penetrate the cells and react with any starch present. So that is the reason why the green leaf is boiled with water. It kills the cell. And when it kills the cells, what happens? Cell membrane is disrupted and it softens the cuticle and cell walls. And hence iodine solution is able to penetrate inside and react with any starch that is present. Now complete the following type of statement. Photosynthesis provides dash for all living life including humans. This is a very easy question, but still children make mistakes here, because when they read food they take it. Okay, it provides food, but it provides oxygen as well, correct? It doesn't provide carbon dioxide. So your option D, that is both A and B, is correct. So the final answer for this is both A and B. Is it clear to you, children? Okay, let's go ahead with the next question. All green plants synthesize food using a raw material. Which is the raw material in the photosynthesis? Yes, it is carbon dioxide and water. So carbon dioxide it takes from the atmosphere, water it takes from the soil. So the answer is both B and C. That is your D option is correct. Let's go ahead. Dash are the essential needs for photosynthesis. So what is the essential need for photosynthesis? Chlorophyll and sunlight is essential. Okay. See, chlorophyll and O2. So here O2 comes, so this is wrong option. Okay. Sunlight and CO2. Okay. So yes, sunlight is essential, but we need one. Carbon dioxide is essential. But for photosynthesis in a leaf, what has to be present? Chlorophyll has to be present in order to prepare food. Okay. So sunlight and CO2 are external factors, but this also we require. So the answer is C, chlorophyll and sunlight. Okay. So what do they read here? C. Chlorophyll and sunlight are the essential needs for photosynthesis. So don't get confused here. So the answer has to be C. Let's move ahead. Plants release dash as a waste product during photosynthesis. So this is a very direct question. So I am directly clicking on the answer. Plant release oxygen as a waste product. It is a waste product for them. Next, chloroplasts are present in dash cells of the leaf. Okay. So they are present in palisade. They are also present in spongy mesophyll. Okay. But more of them are present in palisade. But it is asked where are they present. Okay. Where are they present? So maximum photosynthesis occurs in palisade mesophyll. That is there. But the question is different. What is the question? Where are chloroplasts present? So they are present in palisade mesophyll as well as spongy mesophyll. So the answer has to be D, that is both B and C. Okay, children? Now, light energy is trapped especially by the chlorophyll of chlorophyll of, so the answer is palisade mesophyll. I told you this in our previous question. So maximum photosynthesis takes place in palisade mesophyll. So light energy is trapped especially by the chlorophyll of palisade mesophyll because they are just below the epidermis, right? So let me read the explanation that the author of this book has given. The elongated palisade parenchyma contains the largest number of chloroplasts per cell and is the primary site of photosynthesis. Light energy is trapped especially by chlorophyll of palisade mesophyll. Clear to you, children? Let's go ahead. Question number 21. A pile of flattened sacs in the chloroplast are. Okay, so flattened sacs in. Okay, there is typing error. So a pile of flattened sacs in the chloroplast are. This is a direct question, no thinking on this. So granum is the pile of flattened sacs. The colorless substance in chloroplast is. What is the colorless substance in chloroplast? It is the stroma, right? So C is the correct answer. Chlorophyll is present in. Is it present in granum or thylakoids or matrix or the outer wall of chloroplast? Come on, quickly tell me. So yes, in a previous question also I have read that it is present in thylakoids. So the thylakoid membrane contains photosynthetic pigments, namely chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids and plastoquinone. Okay, so that is why the answer is thylakoids. Dash are minute openings occurring in large number on the ventral surface of leaf. We all know this is such a easy question. So B is it is stomata. Okay, let's move ahead. Chlorophyll is present in. Is it present in granum, thylakoids, matrix and outer wall of chloroplast? Now the question seems easy but the options are confusing. So read the question very carefully. Okay. So guard cells contain this is guard cells. The option was guard cells. Let me read the question again. Guard cells of stomata, stomatal pore, old stem and epidermal cells. So the options, I think there is a typing out here in question number 25. Chlorophyll is present in, I will write this again. Chlorophyll is present in guard cells of stomata. I'm very sorry for this, there is confusion here. Okay, guards, is it guard cells of stomata? Is it stomatal pore? Okay, is it stomatal pore? Is it old stem? Okay, or is it epidermal cells? Okay, these were the options. So the chlorophyll is present in guard cells of stomata. A is the correct answer. Okay, now let's read question number 6. In the guard cells, if water content falls short, okay, if water content falls short, then what happens? Dash occurs, which makes the cells dash. Okay, so so the option for this, so the answer for this is now children get confused here. Okay, so exosmosis, actually exosmosis is happening, that is why the cells become flaccid. Okay, but when I took the test of this particular chapter in my classes, many students wrote endosmosis and turgid because they say कि water कम हो गया तो water will come from outside and will make the cell turgid. But read the question. In the guard cells, if water content falls short, so what is happening? Okay, at that moment, it is not asked कि उसके बाद क्या होगा, right? It is asked that what will happen. So what has happened? So exosmosis occurs, है ना? What will happen is not asked. So when water content falls short, exosmosis occurs. Exosmosis हुआ है, which makes the cell flaccid. I hope this is clear to you, children. Don't get confused. So if they just change a little bit of grammar, then the answer becomes endosmosis and turgid. Okay, so if water content is falling short, exosmosis is happening and it makes the cell flaccid. So the answer is D. Okay, now photosynthesis in guard cells leads to the production of. Okay, so photosynthesis, does it lead to production of ADP? No. Does it lead to production of ATP? Yes. Guard cells, chloroplasts are capable of ATP production through cyclic and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, so the answer is ATP. Question number 28. Carbon dioxide from the atmosphere enters the leaf by. So by which phenomena does the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere enters the leaf? Is it A, B, C or D? Yes children, this is C, diffusion. So carbon dioxide from the atmosphere enters the leaf by diffusion. See, plant gets the carbon dioxide they need from the air through the leaves and it moves by diffusion through the stomata, which are minute openings occurring in large number on the ventral surface of the leaf. Now, a molecule of dash is produced by the process of photosynthesis. So is starch produced in photosynthesis? No. Is ribose produced? No. This is also not produced. So glucose is produced, C6H12O6. So the answer is B, glucose. Okay, or C6H12O6. Question number 30. Light dependent phase is also known as, is it known as photosynthesis or biological phase or photochemical phase or psychological reaction? No, this cannot be there. Photosynthesis is not there. Which phase it is? So the answer is photochemical phase. The answer is C. Okay, so let's go ahead. Chlorophyll gets activated by absorbing. Does it get activated by absorbing proton or neutron or water? No, it gets activated by absorbing light, है ना? तो light क्या है? Light is a packet of photons. So many photon makes up light. Okay, or sunlight you can say. So photon is the smallest unit of light energy. You should write it somewhere. Photon is the smallest unit of light energy. Smallest unit of light energy. Okay children? Which travels until it reaches a molecule of chlorophyll and the photon causes an electron in the chlorophyll to become excited and the energy given to the electron allows it to break free from an atom of the chlorophyll molecule. Okay children? So remember photon. So what is light? Light is a packet of photon. Chalo. The absorbed energy is used in. So the absorbed energy. Which absorbed energy? This energy. Okay, which the chlorophyll has absorbed. So this is used, is it used in photolysis of water or splitting of chlorophyll molecule or electrolysis of water, or is it used in activation of carbon dioxide? So activation of carbon dioxide is not there anywhere. So the answer is photolysis of water. So the absorbed energy is used in splitting the water molecule into two components, hydrogen and oxygen. And as this reaction takes place in presence of light, it is called as photolysis of water. So let's go ahead. Now question number 33. Dash are released during photolysis of water. So what is released during photolysis of water? Yes, if you remember, I have taught you this in an amazing style. I have written electrons very well. So yes, the answer is C. Electrons are released during photolysis of water. Okay, not proton, not photon, not neutrons. Light independent phase takes place in dash of chloroplast. Okay, so light independent, read the question, light independent phase take place where? Okay, so the answer is stroma. C, stroma. Yes, very good children. Now coming on to next question. Dash is a special carbon dioxide acceptor. Okay, dash is a special carbon dioxide acceptor. Is it ribulose phosphate? Is it ribulose biphosphate? or ribulose by, okay, two options are written same, or is ribulose phosphate. Wait, there is error here. So someone else has typed this for me, so that is why maybe there are errors. So there is bisphosphate. This is bisphosphate. Okay, ribulose bisphosphate. Okay, so is it ribulose phosphate? Is it ribulose bisphosphate or biphosphate or only phosphate? This option is also repeated, so I will write none here. Okay, so what is the option? What is the correct answer? I hope by now you all have realized what is the correct answer, children. Yes, it is ribulose bisphosphate. So when I was explaining you this phenomena, I had told you that many children make a mistake while writing. They write biphosphate, but the answer is bisphosphate. Okay, children? Yes. Let's go on to question number 36. A plant is kept in a dark cupboard for 48 hours before conducting any experiment on photosynthesis 2. Matlab, for what reason is it kept for about 48 hours in dark? Okay, so to remove the starch from the plant, or to ensure that starch is not translocated from the leaves, or to remove the chlorophyll from the leaf of the plant, or to remove starch? Tell me. To remove starch from the experimental leaf. What is the correct answer? So yes, to remove starch from the plant, from the whole plant. See, option A and D are quite similar. Remove starch, remove starch. But we have kept the whole plant. Okay, read the question. Whole plant we have kept in the cupboard. So the starch will be removed from the whole plant and not only from the experimental leaf. Correct? So first we keep it in the dark so that all the stored food in the form of starch is being used up and the starch is completely removed. Question number 37. Dash is formed in the leaf during photosynthesis. Okay, so sucrose is not formed. It is converted later on into sucrose. So what is formed? Glucose is formed. Yes, green plants manufacture glucose. Now, glucose is converted to dash for temporary storage. Now the answer will be starch. Correct? I told you it is converted to starch for temporary storage in the leaf. Okay. Now, in potato, food is stored in the form of. So we do the test of starch on the potato, right? So food is stored in the form of glucose, sucrose, starch or glycogen? Starch. Correct? So answer C is correct. Question number 40. Dash is a term related to the transport of food. Transport of food to the different parts of the plant. What is it known as? Translocation. Yes? Very good. So our option C is correct. Translocation. So whenever food is transported from one part to another part, then it is known as translocation. Question number 41. As an adaptation in leaf for photosynthesis, dash are transparent and waterproof. So which is transparent and waterproof? See, lower epidermis is not. Sorry, lower epidermis is transparent but not upper epidermis. So lower epidermis is correct. So let us see the second option. Yes, cuticle and lower epidermis. Your answer is B. Okay, dash R. So read the question. We have to say two things. So monosaccharide or insoluble sugar cannot be there. So out of these things we have to decide. See, lower epidermis is transparent but upper epidermis is not transparent. It is dark green if you remember. Okay. So chloroplast, the organelles responsible for photosynthesis, are located in the cell layer below the epidermis and cuticle. Therefore, the cuticle and epidermis must be transparent in order to allow sunlight to reach the chloroplast in the palisade layer below. Numerous dash allow rapid exchange of gases. So the answer is stomata. Numerous stomata allow. Question number 43. Extensive vein system is for rapid transport to and from the. Okay, vein system allows rapid transport to and from which cell? Okay, so the answer is mesophyll cells, because in the mesophyll cells everything photosynthesis is happening, right? So the answer is mesophyll cells. Every experiment of the photosynthesis starts with the process of always and always removal of starch. We keep it in the dark initially. Do you remember? Yes. Now let's read. The next type of questions are name the following type of questions. So let's get started with this type of questions. Okay. Coelops, geranium and croton are the plants with which type? What is the speciality of all these three? Okay, you must have read it in your experiments in photosynthesis. So they all are variegated leaves. Okay, variegated leaves. So variegated leaves are those leaves with some green part and some non-green parts. Okay. So Calyx, geranium and croton are the plants with variegated leaves. Is that clear to you, children? Let's go ahead. So I am going really fast so that you don't waste so much of time. If you are liking some of the questions, pause the video, write the question, tick on the correct answer. Okay. Let's go ahead. The chemical used to test starch is. So in the test of starch, which chemical do we use? Do we use soda lime? Do we use carbolic acid? Do we use methylated spirit or iodine? Yes, we do use iodine. Very good. The plastids which impart green color to the leaves. Okay, which are those plastids which impart green color to the leaves? Yes, they are chloroplasts. Option A is correct. Chloroplasts are the ones. So next is 48 number question. The plastids which store starch in plants. Which store starch in the plants? Are they chromoplasts? Chromoplasts are colored plastids. Is it chloroplast? Chloroplast produces food. Is it leucoplast or none of this? So see, chromoplast and chloroplast can't be there. So leucoplast is the answer. So leucoplasts are those plastids that lack color and their function is only to store nutrients and starch. Okay, children? Let's go ahead with question number 49. Part of chloroplast where biosynthetic phase occurs. So where does biosynthetic phase occur? Let me read the question once again. Just a second, children. Yeah. So is it thylakoids, granum, mitochondria or stroma? I hope by now you must have answered this. The answer is D, stroma. Okay. Now light induced. So let me explain this to you what is written here. Let me read it out. The biosynthetic phase of the photosynthesis is called dark reaction of photosynthesis and it takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. Okay, so the answer is stroma. Next, light induced reaction which lead to splitting of water. Light induced reaction which leads to splitting of water. Already we have done this, so this is known as photolysis. The first option is correct. Let's move ahead and let's explain the following terms type of questions. Okay, so photolysis is, so I will give you some time to read all the options and then click on the correct one, then write the correct one. Photolysis, is it splitting of water molecules into hydrogen ions and oxygen in the presence of light in grana? Or is it splitting of water molecules into hydrogen ions and oxygen in the presence of light in stroma? Okay. Or is it splitting of water molecule into hydrogen ion and oxygen in the absence of light in grana? So photolysis does not happen in absence of light. So this is not there. This is also absent of light in stroma. So this is not there. So out of A and B, where does photolysis take place? It takes place in grana. So the answer has to be A. Okay, children? Let's go ahead. Now, photosynthesis. Is it a process by which plant cell containing chlorophyll prepare glucose from CO2 and water in the presence of sunlight? Or is it a process by which plant cells having pigments use water and carbon dioxide to produce glucose in the presence of sunlight? Or is it the activation of chlorophyll when sunlight falls on the leaves to produce glucose? or is it the process of synthesizing energy rich ATP molecules in the presence of light? Okay, so try to answer this quickly. I'm waiting for you. Yes, it is A. The process by which plant cells containing chlorophyll prepare glucose from CO2 and water in the presence of sunlight. So this is the complete explanation of photosynthesis. So your option A is correct. Let's do question number 53. Photophosphorylation. Okay. Is it a process in which phosphate group is added to a molecule such as sugar or protein? Or is it a process of photosynthesizing energy-rich ATP molecules from ADP in the presence of sunlight? Or is it a biochemical process that involves the addition of phosphate to an organic compound? Or is it a biochemical process that involves the addition of an organic compound? So yes, I hope by now you have done that. This is the process of synthesizing energy-rich ATP molecules. Photophosphorylation. So ATP from ADP in the presence of sunlight. So I'll read the explanation here. What is written here? Photophosphorylation is the process of utilizing light energy from photosynthesis to convert ADP into ATP. It is the process of synthesizing energy-rich ATP molecules by transferring the phosphate group into ADP molecules in the presence of light. So that is why B option is correct. Okay. Now what is destarching? This is very easy. Destarching is not addition of starch, right? So it cannot be addition of starch. It cannot be polymerization of starch. It is keeping the plant in dark, but not for storage of starch. Come on. So our option A is correct, that it is the process of removal of all the stored starch of a plant by keeping it in the dark. Now, what is a dark reaction out of these four? Is it the carbon fixing reaction, which is a light dependent process in which sugar molecules are formed from carbon dioxide in water? Or is it a reaction that requires darkness for carbon dioxide fixation to produce glucose? Or is it the carbon fixing reaction which involves combination of hydrogen released by NADPH with CO2 to form final product glucose? Or is it in this the plant use CO2 with ATP and NADPH from the light reaction to produce glucose? And this takes place in the grana of chloroplast. Now tell me, come on quickly, whether it is A, B, C or D. Yes, very good. This is C, the carbon fixing reaction. Okay, the carbon fixing reaction which involves the combination of hydrogen, okay, and it is released by NADPH with CO2 to form the final product glucose. Let me read the explanation for you. The carbon fixing reaction which involves combination of hydrogen released by NADPH with CO2 to form the final product glucose. So what happens here is, I am reading the explanation now. The dark reaction is the second phase of photosynthesis which occurs in the stroma of chloroplast. The reaction is also known as biosynthetic phase or Calvin cycle. It uses ATP and NADPH for the fixation and reduction of CO2 to form carbohydrate, that is glucose. I have already explained you this reaction in detail in my previous videos. So if you don't understand dark reaction, light reaction very well, go there. In a very good animated style I have explained you. Now, this is very important type of question. State the exact location of the following. So many times students make mistake in giving the exact location. So let's read question number 56. Stomata. Read all the options carefully. I am taking a break. Read all the options carefully. Where is it present? So the first option is definitely wrong, because more, it is saying more on the upper surface. No, it is more on the lower surface. So B looks perfect. More on the lower surface and dorsiventral leaves. Very good. Yes. Now let's go on to question number 57. Thylakoids. Where is thylakoids present? Okay, read the options carefully. Then I will tell you the answer. A, B, C or D. Yes, my dear children, it is D, in the stroma of chloroplast. Thylakoids are present in the stroma of chloroplast. Now question number 58. Where is palisade parenchyma? Okay, where is palisade parenchyma? Read the options really carefully. I'll wait till you guys read it. Take screenshots or pause it and write the question if you find the question interesting. Yes, so the answer for this is B, between the upper epidermis and the spongy parenchyma of dicot leaves. So answer is B. Okay, let's go ahead. Now state the function of the following. Let's state the function of the following type of questions. Stroma. What is the function of stroma? Read carefully. Stroma, is it a site of photolysis or photochemical phase or light dependent phase? What it is? Yes children, it is the site of light independent phase of photosynthesis. So option D is correct. Okay, let's go ahead. Grana. What is the function of grana? Read the options carefully. Yes, my dear children, the first itself is correct. The chlorophyll molecules present in grana converts the light energy into chemical energy and ATP. Very good, children. So the first option is correct. Now let's go on to diagram based questions. So look at the screen really carefully, children. If you are not able to look at this, if you are not able to understand the diagram, pause the video and then look at the diagram very carefully. Okay, so diagram shows part of the leaf as shown in the cross section under a microscope. So there is region 1, region 2 and region 3. Name the region 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so read the question very carefully. So this is 1, region 1, this is region 2 and this is region 3. Yes, so region 1, do you see, this is where water is entering. Can you see this region? So this is vascular bundle, isn't it? And this one, the upper one is palisade mesophyll, palisade, the longer ones. So second one has to be palisade mesophyll and the third one is spongy mesophyll. So our option C is correct. Yes, chalo, let's go ahead. Curve X on the graph shows the effect of light intensity on the rate of photosynthesis. How have the condition changed to produce curve Y? ठीक है, तो curve X क्या है? The effect of light intensity. Now what has changed so that now my new curve is Y? Okay, has the concentration of carbon dioxide decreased, or light intensity has decreased, or increased concentration of carbon dioxide, or increased light intensity? Tell me the answer quickly. Yes, so since it is a light intensity graph, so the answer will be A, decreased concentration of carbon dioxide. At low light intensity, increasing the intensity of light will initially increase the rate of photosynthesis, and at a certain point, increasing the light intensity stops increasing the rate. Okay, as something else is limiting the rate. So the factors which could be limiting the rate when the line on the graph is horizontal include temperature not being high enough or not enough carbon dioxide. Okay, children? Have you all understood? So let's go ahead with the next question. So here the answer is A, decreased concentration of carbon dioxide. Okay. Now 63. In a photosynthesis experiment, a plant is left in bright sunlight for several hours. A leaf is removed from the plant and tested for starch using iodine solution. The diagram shows the leaf from the plant that was used in the experiment. Okay, which diagram shows the result of the experiment? A, B, C or D? Which diagram shows the result of the experiment? That is, when you put the iodine on it, which part will show blue-black color? Okay. So yes, this part, see, this is the yellow part, the light part, this is the yellow part, and this is the green part. So green part will have will have chlorophyll, and this will produce this photosynthesis will take place here in the dark, in this green region. So starch is produced here. So when you put iodine, this should get blue black. Okay, so answer is C. Let's see next question. The diagram below shows two test tube A and B. Test tube A contains green water plant, and test tube B contains both a green water plant and a snail. Okay, they have kept a snail. Can you see in the diagram? A snail. Wait, here is the snail. Okay, both test tubes are kept in the sunlight. Which water plant can be used in the above experiment? So they have just given you snail for confusion. Just the question is, which water plant can be used in the above? Hydrilla, Chara, Ectocarpus or Ulva? Okay, so the answer to this is Hydrilla. We use Hydrilla. Okay, so Hydrilla is the most common aquatic plant used to perform experiments on photosynthesis in the classroom. 65. A twig of plant was kept inside a flask as shown. You can see the whole twig is kept inside the plant flask, and it was kept in sunlight for a few hours. What is the aim of this experiment? Okay, can you see in the flask KOH is there, which will absorb all the moisture. Okay, so what is the aim of the experiment? Read the question carefully. Yes, to prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. Yes, sorry, KOH absorbs all the carbon dioxide. So if there is no carbon dioxide near the leaf, okay, it will not be able to do photosynthesis. Now, a potted plant with variegated leaves was taken in order to prove a factor necessary for photosynthesis. The potted plant was kept in the dark for 24 hours and then placed in bright sunlight for a few hours. What aspect of photosynthesis is being tested in the below diagram? See the diagram carefully. Green and yellow part are there. Okay, inside is green, outside is pale yellow. It can be the other way as well. So which aspect of photosynthesis is being tested here? Yes, chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. Always in variegated leaves, chlorophyll is tested, because which part of the leaf which is not green does not have chlorophyll. So in that part of the leaf, the photosynthesis will not take place. So chlorophyll is being tested. Now assertion and reason based type of questions. Here most of the students find this very difficult. So let's do it. Now first I will read the directions. So in the following questions, a statement of assertion is followed by a statement of reason. एक statement दे रखा होगा जिसमें statement होगा normal assertion वाला. Next will be a reason. So now you will have to say whether this is true or false, true or false, whatever, and whether the reason, statement of reason is the true reason of the assertion or not. Okay, तो A option क्या होगा? If both the assertion and reason are true, दोनों true है और reason ही correct explanation है उस assertion का, ठीक है. B option होगा कि reason और assertion तो true है, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Okay, दोनों statement true है, but second statement is not explaining the first statement. C, if assertion is true but the reason is false, and D, both assertion and reasons are true. नहीं, both assertion and reason are false. चलो. So the grass growing in the shade turns yellow after few days. Okay, this is the assertion. So the reason is, if the grass is devoid of sunlight, अगर उसको sunlight नहीं मिल रही है, तो new chlorophyll is not formed and the old chlorophyll disintegrates. So दोनों statement तो correct लग रहे हैं, right? Both the statements are correct, and this is the true explanation of the first one. This is the true explanation of the first one, isn't it? So our option correct answer will be A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Let's go on to the next question. Splitting of water takes place in the grana of chloroplast, है ना? तो yes, splitting of water takes place in the grana of chloroplast. Correct है ये statement. Splitting of water is also known as photolysis. ये भी statement तो correct है, but this is not the explanation of this, right? So the answer is both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Let's go ahead. Hydrogen ions produced in the photolysis are used to reduce NADP to form NADPH. Okay, तो yes, ये तो true है. The electrons produced in photolysis are used for conversion of ADP to ATP. Yes, electrons are used. जो भी फोटोलिसिस में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यूज हुए हैं, प्रोड्यूस हुए हैं, वो यूज होते हैं कन्वर्जन में. बट ये सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट का फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, राइट? दिस इज नॉट द ट्रू एक्सप्लेनेशन. सो द आंसर इज बी. बोथ असर्शन एंड रीजन आर ट्रू. दोनों स्टेटमेंट्स अपने आप में सही है, बट द सेकेंड वन इज नॉट द करेक्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट वन. सेकेंड वन इज नॉट द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट वन कि ऐसा इसीलिए हुआ है क्योंकि ये हुआ है. नहीं, दे बोथ आर इंडिविजुअली ट्रू. Clear to you, children? So this is not an explanation of this, but this is true as well. Question number 17. Photochemical phase is also called light independent phase or light reaction. Is it true, my dear children? Yes, it is true. Light reaction is carried out in stroma. No, light reaction is not carried out in stroma. It is carried out in grana, right? So this is true, but second is false. So the answer will be C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. Okay, answer is C. Let's go on to the next question. The rate of photosynthesis increases linearly with increasing light intensity. So is it correct? Yes. Rate of photosynthesis increases linearly with increasing light energy. At low intensity photosynthetic activity is increased. No. Low intensity पे कैसे photosynthetic activity increase होगी? वो तो कम हो जाएगी ना. So this is false and this is true. So again option C is correct. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option C. Correct? Now children, this is the last question. Green plants are primary food producers. Yes, green plants are primary food producers. This is correct. True. Carbohydrates that are formed during photosynthesis form the food of man and herbivores. So yes, this is also true and this is the correct explanation कि क्योंकि कार्बोहाइड्रेट बना है फोटोसिंथेसिस में, इसीलिए ग्रीन प्लांट्स तो प्राइमरी फूड प्रोड्यूसर्स हैं. So the answer is A. If both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. So dear children, I cannot be making all the questions and all the chapters from the book. So if you want to buy this particular book, you can go ahead and purchase it. I have given the link in the description box. And that was all for today for the chapter photosynthesis. I will again come up with the photosynthesis questions from another book. Okay. Now in that book all these type of questions are there. That book is also from Oswal. That is a combined book. I'll come up with that as well. So for the meantime, keep the learning on and always be happy. Okay, if you have not yet subscribed to Zenith Academy Online, do it right away and tap on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any video for the preparation of your term 1 examination. Bye bye my dear children and have a nice day.